Mamma mia, look at me, yeah. Now, Casanova's in a pretty good mood tonight, look at me. So I just have a couple of things that I want to tell all you unattractive people. First off, how you doing, huh? Yeah, call me. Second off, since I'm in such a good mood, I thought I would give all of you a visual present in the form of a Casanova striptease. I know all you want to see it. I know you do. So, without further ado, let the stripping commence. Hit my music.
This is Midwest Pro Wrestling. I am Tommy the Spider Baby Saturday, and what was originally supposed to be a visual treat, as worded by Casanova.
I don't think that's constituted as a treat.
Holy Hannah, that is...
in as much as the way as eating spinach would not be constituted as a delicious, yummy treat.
Well, if you're Popeye it is. It's all relative, partner. I am joined by the Marquis de Sade of sports entertainment.
Stop, please.
Royce the Voice Reed. Yay-vo, partner. Yay-vo.
Suspecting things.
Yay-vo, partner. It's good to see you, too. This is Midwest Pro Wrestling, if you didn't catch that. We are coming to you from the austere.
Casanova going low is nothing new. He advanced in the tournament last weekend in the MPW Cup. I don't know if people got to see that. We had some technical glitches in our equipment, so I couldn't bring you the full...
They missed a terrific match, that's for sure.
He against Skater was definitely a match to be remembered.
Yeah, well said for one.
That's about all I'll say about that.
Now,
but they're still great buddies, bosom buddies, one might say, but Casanova advanced in that tournament.
Partner, I don't understand. Why is the sheriff here? Oh, swanton splash.
Well,
two.
When the sheriff came out, I heard him distinctly say we don't allow that kind of activity here in MPW.
He does a better Dr. Laura impression than you do, partner.
Well, that could theoretically put us out of business. I mean, this is being taped for television. There are kids at ringside. The last thing we need to see is Casanova stripping down to his BVDs, okay?
It could put us out of business, but way to go. What a way to go. What a way to go.
For you,
it would be beyond the BVDs, by the way. You have no imagination whatsoever. No soul.
I don't want any more imagination than that.
Sure
That's already a frightening image.
I'm sure you don't. Every syllable you...
I'm not going to get creative with it.
Speaks to the fact that you don't... You and imagination, not good friends.
Oh, please.
Nice, clean chin lock by
Sheriff trying to get out, and now goes behind, puts him in a sleeper hold. The referee checking to make sure it's not a choke, but it's not. And now he's trying to put him out. Sheriff doesn't have that applied really well. Oh, took a nasty spill to the outside.
Nice, resourceful move by Casanova.
Casanova just dumped him out like yesterday's garbage. And now the sheriff on the floor.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Barely able to get back up, but nonetheless, there he is after taking a nasty spill to the outside. Casanova has him now and is choking him on the ropes. Of course, an interesting thing is now Casanova's slated to take on the Anarchist in the MPW Quest for the Cup tournament.
Oh, you have your cute little form there?
Yes, I do.
You're filling it in. That's so cute.
My bracketing, so far I'm in the lead here, I think.
Next time we'll have to, I'll get you some magnets for that or something.
Oh, please.
Some play school, my first magnet set for Royce the Voice Reed.
Well, I'll be able to fill out these brackets a little bit more later on tonight.
Oh!
Right to the mommy-daddy button.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Right down in the Goonies.
Ooh.
That was not
halls
right.
of justice, I think we could call that. Yowzer.
Big suplex. 1, 2, and no.
Boy,
But later
Sheriff
on
is
tonight,
a tough cuss.
two big matches.
Oh, our
we
main
have
event is a...
Ben Saylor against Shifty. Should
That'll
be
be
a good one.
terrific.
And
Absolutely.
then Joey versus Dark Phoenix, a mismatch if I've ever seen one.
Here, here.
Joey, of course,
Beauty
received the bye
Sleeper.
for winning that Battle Royal.
He did.
Look at this, though.
The Beauty Sleeper by Casanova.
He's showing the Sheriff how to fully apply that sleeper
Oh, yeah.
hold. Look at that. He's
You
got
can
it
see the
crimped in there
Sheriff.
good.
He's fading fast.
That's true.
He was no bargain to start out with.
Out on his feet. The only thing holding him up right now is Casanova's
you're
body
right. That looks like
as
it.
he leans
Whoa,
back
whoa,
into
whoa,
it.
whoa.
That takes some of the pressure
Ow!
off. And dropping down like that, Casanova can't hold him up when he does something like that. That is the one true way to break out of the sleeper hold. Tried and true.
Well, it certainly tried. Feels a little dirty for someone who goes around telling everybody how they
What you
should.
be talking about dirty for?
Yeah,
What is it?
It was.
It's not a cheap
It was
move. Okay?
cheap. It was a cheap move.
Maybe to you. In there, firing some fists in. Has him in the corner. Now sends him into the opposite corner. Comes in with the back elbow. And look at this. He tried to do the Sheriff's move. He tried to do the elbow bulldog.
Oh wow!
And there
Where
is
did that
the
come
straight arm of
from?
the law.
One,
In for the cover,
two,
and
three.
three. That's it. Wow.
Jumping fish hook.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, Sheriff Johnny Emerald. Oh, the bump and grind by the Sheriff.
Oh my.
Sheriff might have to write himself out a ticket as well. I don't think that's right either.
That was indecent exposure in the extreme.
Well, fans, we got plenty of more great action and an interesting way to start off this week, MPW TV, and we'll be right back with some more of that action.
And we are back to
Oh.
Midwest Pro Wrestling.
Oh,
The groaner next to me is Royce the Voice Reed. What's on your mind, partner?
Josiah, unfortunately, is on my mind right
Josiah.
now.
He's more of being in your soul, I think.
There's one of the Joe Disciples and Weird Cookie.
Those
leading.
disciples make me nervous. I'm always glad that you say so first, because the lifestyle I lead, hedonism with a little hedonism added, you start seeing a dark shadow face hooded guy walk around, you get a little creeped out.
That's slightly disturbing. And now Josiah coming out as he prepares to take on Pretty Boy Delgado this week.
He's also joined, it's worth noting, entering the ring right now, Weird Cookie, his manager extraordinaire.
Most people know who that is.
And the great
Most people
soul
don't want to know, but they know.
and the great soul saver himself, Josiah, entering the ring, the parson of Joeontology.
Well, now all we wait on is the introduction of Pretty Boy Delgado as they prepare for his music to hit. Josiah was unable to advance in the MPW Quest for the Cup tournament, but he does, however, have a trump card. Dark Phoenix has advanced in it, and Dark Phoenix was able to take out Pretty Boy Delgado.
That's correct. I guess that would make this sort of a consolation round then, huh?
I guess.
I've never been consoled in my life.
Why is Delgado taking so long to get out of here?
Where's my consolation? That's what I want to know.
First of all, last week Johnson was late getting here, and I haven't heard anything about Delgado getting here. So what is the delay here? What is the delay? Wait a second.
No
That's
way.
Joe Seipel.
No way.
It's Pretty Boy Delgado. And they don't even realize it.
That is the creepiest thing I have ever seen in my life.
He's lying down. I think it's obvious, isn't it?
Nothing's obvious. He's wearing a hood. He looks like
Don't they even know?
the
Don't
spirit
they ever
of
talk to
future
their
Christmases.
disciples? I mean, there can't be that many of them.
I don't know that they've said too much.
Let's see. And he's wearing wrestling boots and wrestling tape. So I would assume that would be... He kicks him. Well done, Josiah. Think about it. Oh, if you didn't understand that. let's do ring introductions while we have a chance.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, currently on the outside of the ring, hailing from Joetopia, and accompanied to ringside by Weird Cookie, weighing in at 219 pounds, Josiah. And his opponent currently in the ring, hailing from South Beach, Miami, Florida, weighing in at 190 pounds, Pretty Boy Delgado. And there he comes in. In a way, I almost think I set him up there with that long ring introduction. I feel bad.
Oh,
in a
it's
way.
all about you, Royce. Boy, you're like borderline sociopath.
Oh, would you feel?
Listen
Please.
to you. It has nothing to do with you. It's a wrestling match. These are athletes. Obviously, that has nothing to do with you. Big drop kick by Delgado. And this, as far as I'm concerned, this is wholly comeuppance with him infiltrating the sheepy, the herd, the getting in there
in the
that's
Joe
scary.
Seifel outfit.
Practicing religion without a license.
I don't think
like
he was
that.
practicing.
Ah.
Oh, the Cookie sheet in the corner. His elbow landed right directly into it, came crashing in, and there he catches him.
Well, that
Variation of a sit-down powerbomb out of a standing position.
Oh.
As he caught him coming in and now picking him back up. Josiah takes him, whips him into the ropes. There, big elbow. All the momentum of Delgado was transferred directly in there into that elbow.
Ooh, good way to break an arm there. That's what you're into. I won't judge.
Right. Because I'm sure Josiah's religion, what is it called again?
Joeontology.
Joeontology? Right.
Yes.
Well, I'm sure that says something about the sins of, well, never mind.
It's very selective in its application, but they're big believers in corporal punishment, as we're
Right.
seeing here. The infidel Delgado, as I'm sure they're...
What?
He's an infidel. Dressing up in Joe Seifel robes and stealing my feather boas. I had Mr. Cohen on this.
What are you?
Mr.
Mr. who?
Cohen, my lawyer.
Oh, please. Did he write you something?
I have stuff here. I have all sorts of
Who cares?
criminal and civil charges that I'm going to be filing against Pretty Boy Delgado.
Why? Are you that
For
afraid?
stealing my feather boas. You saw it, my treasured, cherished feather boas. I got mental duress like you would not believe.
I felt sorry for him having to wear those things. Who knows what's on those?
Speaking of mental duress, Josiah
Whoa!
is applying plenty of it
Side
to
slam.
Delgado's person, and rightly
Hooks the
so.
leg.
Too.
Only a 2 count. Josiah staying in control, though. Picking him back up methodically now. Measuring him up. Trying to lay some forearms in there. And now spins around and gets a little momentum in it.
Yeah.
And then that brings him right down to the canvas.
Josiah's like a cat in there.
Takes off his elbow. Or elbow pad.
Yeah, he took off his
Man.
elbow.
I've been hanging out with Wallenberg, I guess.
As long as he didn't take off his shoulder. Don't sweat it, partner. I'm there for you.
Yeah, right.
Oh, did he just tap out? I think Delgado just tapped out.
Not tapping out. We've gone through this 8 million times. You should know by
I
now.
I worry. I hate to see people get injured.
Hammering away.
Oh!
Jawbreaker. Reels back in the ropes. Now he's whipped off. Delgado catches him. Oh, goes to slam him, but wasn't able to do it. Gets him there in a backbreaker. And now a nonchalant cover. And he knew he wasn't going to get him with that.
Nonchalant?
Yes, very much so. It's like he didn't even care if he pinned him. Maybe he didn't.
It's a
He might
matter.
not have, but he should probably care.
It's a matter of priorities. He cares tremendously. It's just that he has to have that J sign a cooking when he makes the pinfalls.
Right, because that's more important than winning.
It's like a sacrifice. Well, he wants both, obviously, but it's like an animal sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
Yeah, he's offering Delgado's soul to...
Barbaric
the powers that he's serving.
What?
I don't know that they're very interested in Delgado's soul.
Whips him into the corner, comes in, clothesline right in there. There where there's no give.
Doesn't look like... Oh, nice.
Oh, that big palm thruster is...
Well, I think his feather boa stealing days are over. Maybe he's seen the light.
Perhaps he's been saved.
Or the darkness, as
Saved
it
from
were.
what? We don't know still. Delgado getting back up. And what is Josiah trying to do out of that corner?
Yow. Oh, my.
Running power bomb.
What a move.
If Delgado could just roll over and make that cover, but he's taking a lot of damage as well. That was a last-ditch effort to do something, and he caused some major damage to Josiah. Now he needs to capitalize, though. He needs to get back to his feet before Josiah does. Both men rise at the same time. Throws a fist in there. Delgado fires back. Josiah fires back as well. Now Delgado. And it's going back and forth. Getting a little fire in him now is Delgado, though.
Is that what that is?
Irish whips him into the ropes. This is a big slam off the ropes. And there he goes, mounting that second rope. With a pretty wide leg drop, perhaps. There it is, right across the side of his face. I think we got a good close-up of that.
Oh.
Wow, and that should be at 1, 2, and no. Wow.
Josiah barely got that shoulder up.
Wouldn't surprise me if he broke his jaw with that. A lot of velocity on that. And weird Cookie in the corner. Delgado wasn't expecting that. Tripped him up. Landed on his keister. And watch out behind you. Josiah catches him. Catches him in the pump handle. Goes behind him now. Now he has
Wait
him
a
in the
second.
pump handle. Picks him up.
What is... Oh, my God!
Heading to a driver in 1, 2, and 3. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, Pretty Boy Delgado. Oh, Delgado.
Oh, boy.
Interesting move.
He's going to be getting Christmas cards from Josiah's chiropractor for the next 20 years, I'm sure of it.
I bet. That was a...
No!
Oh, now he's got something else of yours. Cry. And what parties would you wear that to anyway? I mean, I'm all for being festive and everything and patriotic.
I can't stand this. They always say you go back to the scene of the crime.
Oh,
this is
please.
an outrage. Ooh, Mr. Cohen is going to hear from me.
We're going to take a break and let you calm down. Jeez. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, our next two contests will be matches to advance in the MPW Quest for the Cup tournament. The tournament being held for the cup that will be positioned here at ringside throughout these contests. Your referee for this contest, Brian Wallenberg. All right, as we prepare to advance further on in the MPW Quest for the Cup tournament, second round begins right here. And Shifty, who's had a week layoff to think this over, did not wrestle last week, was preparing for his match tonight against Ben Saylor.
Well, preparing is a good idea. Ben Saylor has impressed me. And I make no secret of the fact I don't like this little farm kid with the Japanese moves. But I'll tell you what, he's come a long ways in recent weeks. That'll look good on your trophy case there, Shifty. Ha. But
you better not steal that trophy either.
I know some people who might be able to melt that down.
And don't invite Winona Ryder in here because I don't want it disappearing.
Ooh, good call. Don't worry. Winona's busy. She's staying at a hotel. I forget the name of it. The Gray Bar Hotel? something like that. It's 4 stars. 4 stars, I've heard. Yeah, good
Great.
times.
Somehow, I
Yeah, but
don't vaguely care.
you brought it up. You brought her up. You
I
brought
didn't
her
bring up the hotel.
You
Anyway.
brought up Winona Ryder. And here comes Shifty's opponent.
Ben Saylor
Ben
making his way out now.
joining us from one of those quote-unquote cities in North Dakota.
There aren't many
Fargo
of
or
them.
Bismarck or whatever. Some flat place that the Spider Baby would never be seen in. Feather boas or
And
no.
they're happy to know that, too.
Yeah, well, I'm sure North Dakota's relieved to hear it. Not as relieved as I am to say it, though. Oh, yeah.
All right. Saylor looks like he's ready. Shifty concentrating in the ring now. This will be an interesting matchup, to say the least. Let's get up now to the ring introductions for this contest.
Crack security staff here. Keep going.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, it is scheduled for one fall in the second round of the MPW Quest for the Cup tournament. Introducing first, hailing from the Motor City, Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 202 pounds, Shifty. And his opponent, hailing from Bismarck, North Dakota, weighing in at 199 pounds, Ben Saylor.
Oh, my God.
All right, and we are underway here as the second round begins.
Someone needs to get some Ritalin into Ben Saylor. I may have one of my safari friends put it in a dart and just shoot it like from 60 feet away. Right in that big broad back of his.
Please.
He scares me.
Oh, that's
Jumping
good.
around.
Yeah, that frightens you.
Oh,
People
my
jumping
goodness.
around, frolicking, whatever.
Frolicking. I'm a huge fan of frolicking. How
Good,
dare
good
you?
jumping around, and you're not scared of that?
Shifty in contrast. Keeping things kind of slow, kind of,
Well,
Shifty.
he's
Always
right now, busy trying to get in the mind of Ben Saylor. Saylor's a pretty much straightforward kind of person. I mean, well-versed in the technical aspects of wrestling,
That's true.
along with some shoot fighting aspects as well. Shoots in there. That's not Shifty's style, though.
That's Shifty's.
He's going to be
Shifty
staying
said
away
it's
from that.
his bad leg that we saw in the first round.
Oh, please.
That
That was
sad.
a travesty. He got people worried about him, and he
Well,
didn't even have
the
a real
way
injury.
Punisher went after him is a travesty. I absolutely agree with you. Oh, right on that ankle.
Oh, and
right
he's
on
going
that ankle.
after that leg,
Oh, this kid has no soul. I put him in the same
wasn't
category
even
as
hurt.
you. How do you know that?
Why would he have no soul?
You're
if he
just
goes
making
after it?
excuses for the Punisher is all. See,
Oh,
look at that.
please.
It looks hurt to me.
Oh,
Look at the poor guy. Shifty's proud. You think he would
this is bad.
act like he's hurt when
Yeah,
he isn't
right.
hurt?
Like it was even injured in the first place.
He won the match.
Saylor will rub it in on him, though. It's giving him something to go
Well,
after.
Saylor obviously believes it's hurt. He's going after it. This Saylor's
He's trying to get away
mean.
quickly.
He's a mean kid. He's always twisting people's arms and ankles until they beat the mat.
That's what are you
Guy's got issues. He's got issues. That's
trying to win the match?
he could winning's fine. Spider Baby's got no problem with winning. It's just the ruthless way he does it, tangling people up and then holding them in. It's like, what anatomy school did you flunk out of? The same one that threw Wallenberg out, I'm sure.
Right.
Some bizarro world antimatter mirror universe thing going on with Ben Saylor. Ooh, man, just a tie-up.
Long tie-up
Lots of intensity.
In the corner. Shifty trying to get some leverage here. Uses that slight height advantage he has to back Ben Saylor into the corner. Lays a forearm in there. Firing away with some fists now. Into the opposite corner. Big clothesline out there. Once again, a drop kick. Goes
Cover.
for the cover.
One.
No, only a... Quickly kicking out.
Shifty.
So far, Shifty
Oh,
was
excuse
a bit
me.
confused here with everything that's gone on so far.
Are you sure he's not from Salem's Lot, North Dakota, Ben Saylor, I mean? What? It's like a vampire village that he comes from. It's just, I could see it.
Salem's Lot in North Dakota?
Yeah,
What?
bunch of people with no souls. It would make sense.
Oh.
Well, there's more than one Minneapolis. I'll bet there's more than one Salem's Lot.
Right.
Maybe it's called Sailor's Lot. I'll bet he's descended from a long line of vampires. Oh, evil, blood-drinking, soulless people.
Forget it.
Not unlike you. They must have a reed branch in there somewhere.
Whoa! Sailor blocked all that.
What?
Stuck out of the way.
Right in the ankle.
Right in the, yeah.
Well,
into the ankle lock.
I think referee Brian Wallenberg is tapped out.
Shifty does not want to match technical skills with Ben Saylor. He knows that. He's been trying to stray away from that. He's been trying to take it to some brawling tactics if he can.
Oh.
Look at how his ankles completely twist. Shifty has to find a way out of this.
There it is.
That is an advantage he has. Very creative person in finding ways out of things is Shifty. I mean,
that's how he got his name, Junior.
Shifty, yes, I know.
Shifty. Sailor wisely taking a power. Oh my God! Jumping.
And a hurt running over that. Or leg scissors takeover. It was hard to see from here.
Of course, that's what it was.
Really hurt himself there, but
oh my goodness!
looks like he didn't. Good.
Sailor fared poorer for it, obviously.
Hammering away on him on the outside of the ring.
Here's Wallenberg getting out of the ring, and do you know why? Because Wallenberg can't count to 10. I'm absolutely convinced of it, and he doesn't want anyone to know it.
This is where the experience of Shifty comes into play. He's brawled on the outside many a time and into that railing, right up against the wall.
That sounded awful.
The railing had nowhere to move. He's
One,
rammed right into it.
two,
Shifty is completely out of it at this point.
three,
Suckered him in there pretty good, but under a lot of pain still. Shifty able to catch him with the clothesline.
5,
And now he's grabbed Wallenberg
6,
and told him to get in the ring.
7, 8,
And what is he doing here?
9.
That's him.
Oh my!
Catapults him
Right in the wall.
Into the wall here at the MPW Arena.
10, by the way. Okay, Shifty's back in.
Which breaks the
Sailor's
count automatically.
out, and so therefore, no, the count keeps going.
No, it doesn't.
Sailor loses. The end. 1, 2, 9, 10. They're all out.
True, he could lose via countout, and I'm surprised Shifty isn't trying to do that.
Well, that's why he got Wallenberg to go back in. Why am I here? Oh yeah, to explain stuff to you. I forget.
Yeah.
Well, mission accomplished there, Spider Baby.
Why you're here, actually. One of the great mysteries
I
of
want
the
to
universe.
raise.
Your mommy must have paid for
Oh, you mean in
somebody
a
to do
larger
something.
sense? Why are
Get
any
you out of her hair, probably.
Why are any of us here? If you really want to think about it.
Oh, please don't get philosophical.
There goes all of the wind out of Sailor's sail.
You are fired.
Oh my
That was-
goodness, that was brilliant.
That was awesome.
Sailor's sail.
Oh, caught him with a clothesline.
You are
Right back
jealous,
down.
by the way.
Huh.
You wish you could come up with lines like that. 1, 2. Oh, very close.
You've been waiting to say that, haven't you? You had that
I
written
don't.
down somewhere.
How
You sat at
dare
home
you.
late at night thinking about that one.
How dare you? Look at this. Shifty gave the cup a meaningful look. He obviously has the cup on his mind. He wants it pretty badly.
Was it
Rightly
meaningful
so.
or a longing look for the cup?
Either one.
Whoa, out of the way.
Shifty.
Saw him coming in there, taking a page out of Ben Saylor's book. And now the backslide, trying to get leverage, and this is where his height might help him, but no, Shifty powers out of it. And now going right back down, trying to work on that ankle on the leg. 1, 2, and interesting way of rolling him up into that cradle. And now sunset flip. Shifty is taking over.
What's this? Ooh, that looks ugly.
Well, Shifty is certainly matching up pretty well here so far. I've never seen Shifty do some of this before, but
That's a cool move. Sailor, great neck strength there. Lucky
Stone
for
Wayne
him.
was going straight towards his shoulders, holding him down. He used a lot of neck muscles to get his shoulders up.
Shifty laying it on the line for Wallenberg, rightly so.
Comes in, catches him with a swift kick to the ribs, trying to keep him completely out of the wind here. And now into the corner, once again going to the midsection of Ben Saylor, keeping all the air out of him, not letting him get any oxygen. And there, kicks him right in the chest.
The wind out of
He
Saylor.
should probably turn around and pay attention to the match if he wants to advance in this. I mean, come on.
This is something Shifty enjoys doing. He enjoys winning, and he enjoys letting his opponent know that he knows he's going to be winning. Nothing wrong with that.
Saylor. As Shifty tries to suplex him, turns him around. Gonna drop the elbow cross. No.
Oh, my. Oh, reverse suplex. Oh, that is an ugly move.
Caught him with that. Shifty in for the cover. 1, 2, and no. Wow, he was unable
Saylor
to
wants
hold
it
him down
badly.
like that.
Saylor wants it badly.
Shifty shouldn't be surprised, though. I mean, he didn't hook Ben Saylor's leg. If he would have hooked his leg, he might have had him.
He thought he'd taken it all out of him at that
You
point.
can never just assume these things, because you know what happens when you assume.
He was
You know what happens. I don't need to say it.
He was making a conclusion. He was not assuming anything. It is not Shifty's nature to assume, oh, that looks awful.
Wow, an interesting stretch in the corner. But it is in the rope, so the referee asking for him to break that.
Obviously, he can't get a victory there, but he's just seeking to wear down Saylor a little further, a little more.
Falls out of the corner now. Everything's been taken out of Saylor at this point. Struggles back up to his feet. Shifty wasting a lot of time yakking with referee Brian Wallenberg. I mean,
Shifty's got...
is he having a conference with Wallenberg or what?
There's a...
Oh, way too much time.
Oh,
a leg whip to the back of the head. Shifty goes flying to the outside. See what happens? When you're too busy talking to the referee, this is what happens.
Oh, okay. I'm sure the 4-year-olds at home are really impressed with the lesson. Next week, kids, we'll be talking about not jumping on the bed. For right now, let's talk about wrestling. What is Saylor doing? Those are closed fists outside the ring. He threw it Shifty out of the ring. Look at this. Shifty obviously favoring that ankle again.
He kicked him, and the momentum
Simon
of
Bar
Shifty carried him out of the ring.
Simon Bar Saylor climbing to the top rope here. He's evil, that's what I'm saying.
Please. Oh, wow! Comes off the top, but it's met by a drop kick by Shifty. Although, look at that, he's grabbing right now at his ankle. The ankle that Ben Saylor's been working on.
That's what I was trying to tell you.
Going for it. You were not. At no point, never mind. The important thing is, he went for the drop kick and may have further injured his ankle. Now doing push-ups. Why is he doing push-ups?
I think he
comes up there, kicks him.
He's stretching the ankle.
That could be.
I, being the finely honed athlete that I am, recognize that technique. That's why I'm here. I'm doing the color commentary. That's how I got this job. It's my athletic credentials. As long as King Louis XV's arm. Shifty giving the hairy eyeball to Wallenberg. If you could see my eyeballs, I'd give it to him too.
Has him out of the corner now.
Oh, Saylor. Ooh.
An inverted atomic drop.
Both of these guys not looking good. A lot of
Saylor trying to fight back now, though. And Shifty keeping him down as much as possible.
Well, I'll tell you. However this turns out, Shifty...
Another drop kick.
Shifty has learned a new respect for Ben Saylor.
I don't know if Shifty really respects people all that much as far as that goes, but hooks the leg.
Okay. How about
show it?
Loathing? How's that? A new loathing.
Probably a new loathing.
That's probably as close as Shifty gets.
Probably pretty accurate. Snapmares him over. Now the reverse chin lock applied.
Just trying to wear him out some more. This is an interesting strategy that I don't quite understand. I freely admit Shifty knows more about this than I do. But I would think he'd be trying to put Saylor away at this point. Instead, he's just continuing to wear him down, wear him down.
Ooh. Big knee by Shifty. Brings Saylor right back down.
Yep. Knocked the wind out of him. Just can't get over that
Not going back there.
I cracked myself
Not
up.
going back to that place. In for the cover. He was too busy trying to count along with the referee. Should have hooked his leg. Come on. Now, once again, going in with those knees.
Right in the gut.
midsection,
Oh. If there was,
keeping all the oxygen out of him.
yeah, if there were 2 molecules of O2 inside of Sailor, they're gone now. That's
They're
for
just
sure.
pushed right back out.
Woo.
Sailor asking for him to hit him or punch him or something. Measures him up.
Oh,
I don't know if that's
Shifty,
a
don't
smart
fall
move
for
by
it.
Sailor.
No, it's his weak spot. It's his head.
Oh,
He's not
please.
using it for anything other, not even a hat
I
rack.
don't know the logic behind this. Maybe he's using the pain to ignite himself to get a second win in there. Catch him
Oh, wow.
around.
Flipped him over, and I'm sure you're too slow to see these things, but I noticed he gave it a good twist as it went over. That
Right on
injured
that
ankle. Not very nice.
Sailor in the corner coming out. Tiger Wall flip. Shifty reels out of the corner. Jumping Enzaguri. Shifty back up though, but he's out on his feet. Picks him up. Spins around. It's an under driver. 1, 2, and no.
Very close.
Wow. Both men definitely want to advance in this MPW quest for the Cup
Oh, they want
tournament.
it badly, partner.
They will face the winner of tonight's main event, Joey against Dark Phoenix. We'll find out soon, but spins him around and into a gut breaker. Right to those ribs, taking the oxygen once again
Yeah.
right back out of him.
Well, that's Shifty for you. He's got
Smart
a good
move.
Absolutely. Once he picks apart, he picks it apart, and
Climbing up that top rope, though. Took him a little bit longer to adjust his footing with that injured ankle.
this is it.
Taking his time, though.
Oh, the frog splash.
off the top. Sailor rolls through, though. Has him
Sailor
in the
just
ankle lock. That is a
Racking away
last-ditch
on that
effort.
ankle.
Will he submit? That's it. He submits.
I don't believe it. I don't believe this.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match and advancing in the MPW Quest for the Cup tournament, Ben Sailor.
I can't believe it. No way.
Well, now that supposedly injured knee has now turned into a definitely injured ankle.
Hey, Wallenberg, it's an ankle. Right. Not a knee, an ankle.
No. I said supposedly
got his elbow
injured
up.
knee.
Okay, well, you don't have to be so
you didn't
smug
see the
about it.
quotation marks I put around
Poor
it.
guy, I didn't
Because
see.
Shifty would never be smug, would he? Nor would you.
You have no soul. None whatsoever.
Coming from Salem's Lot, I wouldn't know that.
Ah.
Anyways, we'll be back with tonight's television main event. The ominous sounding tones, and ominous and unfortuitous for the future Joey. This is a man you didn't want to have to face right away. I mean, he had a bye.
He's not,
Probably lucky he had a bye. Gave him plenty of time to think about Dark Phoenix, because this man is a monster through and through.
He is. I, just for something different, am disagreeing with you. I think it's Joey E is plenty fortuitous in that he cheeses a ba with the ha. That thing always looks right at me.
One of the Joe Disciples is there, as well as Weird Cookie. They are accompanying him. They have a vested interest, of course. He is their big power man. He is their
scary.
heavy hitter. And he is truly a monster. And that's what worries me most about Joeontology, I think.
Yeah? What's that? What's that, partner?
I don't want to say anything when he's close.
You know what? I don't blame you, partner. So, how about those twins? They gonna get it together? Okay, he's
the
gone now.
twins.
Go ahead and
Yeah.
tell. Yeah.
I lost my train of thought.
All right, that's fine.
Just look at the icy
You're no
glare that he
conductor.
has in his eyes, though.
Is that what those things are? Those are eyes. They just look silvery and scary to me.
Of course, that match is nothing compared to the hellfire that's obviously driving that man. Hellfire.
That was nice. That was good.
You're not putting up an argument, though.
No, I like that.
So Joeontology involves segments of hell in some way, shape, or form.
I didn't say that.
I did. The future, we haven't seen him in a little while. And this is going to be a true test.
Oh, good job, Joe. Ha, ha, ha.
Yeah,
He's
well,
trying to
he may be
upstage
making
me.
white at the moment, but this is going to turn deadly serious in a moment. Joey has to know, and Joey has to be focused here, because a man like Dark Phoenix can take you apart.
You mean you in a figurative sense, right? Not literally.
You as in anyone.
Yow. All right, good point.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest in the second round of the MPW Quest for the Cup tournament, it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, he is accompanied to ringside by Weird Cookie and one of the Joe-Cyples. He is resurrected from the ashes, weighing in at 242 pounds, Dark Phoenix. And introducing his opponent, he hails from Iowa City, Iowa, weighing in at 165 pounds, the future Joey E. The future may be appropriate because he certainly has to be thinking about his future here in MPW. He can advance in this tournament. Then again, his future could be drawn short in a match against Dark Phoenix. Comes in again, trying to go right after him, trying to use his quickness and speed, trying to catch him off guard early. And Phoenix just throws him off and shrugs him off. Clothesline. And it does nothing to the big man.
Big
The
drop
kick sends him reeling. That may be the way to go.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Tries to block it.
He blocked part of it, but most of it got through, and most of it is plenty when you're
Anything he blocked with those hands, hands were carried and jacked right into his face.
Stings.
Even that can break your nose. I mean, your own knuckles wrapping against your face like that. It's not a good thing. Kicking him now, comes across, sunset flip. Look at that, trying to bring him over.
Joey realizes.
Look at that, just powers him out.
Oh
he
my
sends
God.
him over the top rope.
I can't believe that. He just scooped him up like a little baby and threw him
Like it
right
was
out.
nothing.
Like
I
he was
think even
nothing.
Weird Cookie's a little scared of his own man out there.
I cannot believe what we just saw. This wasn't a baby. This was a full-grown, two-time MPW Cruiserweight champion. He scooped him up
In the ring.
like a pillow.
As a Cruiserweight champion,
And
though,
threw
he
him.
never had to face anybody like this.
Didn't even touch the ropes as he went over. Man.
Has to find a way here.
Well, Joey,
Gotta use that quickness. No, you're not going to choke slam him off there. Wow.
oh,
Into the railing.
Oh, could hear that all the way
Phoenix couldn't choke slam him, so he just shoves him off.
right into the railing. Could hear that in Iowa
Cookie,
City.
he doesn't need any help. What is Cookie doing?
He's managing.
Please, there's no excuse for that.
Fortunately, they don't need excuses
As if
from
Joey
you.
wasn't an underdog already. That is ridiculous. That is sick and disgusting.
He slapped his own Joe-Cyple. See, this is how Weird Cookie operates. He likes to keep everyone off
Weird
balance,
Cookie is fired up for this one
mentally
tonight.
and spiritually.
I guess if I was out there with a man like that, I'd feel strangely confident and fired up myself, knowing that he's on my side.
Yeah.
This guy you do not want to get on the wrong side of. And right now, Joey is on that side. Trying to get back in. It's been a road just to get back in there. Goes over him.
Oh.
Kicks him. He reels back into the ropes. Joey once again. Oh no, blocks it. Unable to throw it.
Oh,
in.
wow.
A big clothesline across his chest.
Boy.
Phoenix, look at him methodically, slowly, taking his time, knowing that he can disseminate his opponent and just lay in a beating at any moment, at any time.
I wonder if Joey's
Throws him into the corner.
thinking about that bye, and if he would just as soon have thrown himself over the top rope during that battle royal if it meant not wrestling Phoenix right now.
Luck of the draw, I guess.
The fans obviously behind Joey E on this. For all the good it's going to do. Oh!
Caught him there. Comes
It's a future kick.
Future kick. That may be it. He's got to get over there quickly.
Oh, this could be Joe's only hope. He's got him.
He's not getting over there, though. He's taken way too much damage and punishment already. He can't get over there. He's setting him up for another one. What is Weird Cookie doing? Get out of the way. Oh, but Phoenix saw it.
Oh, that's going to the well too often. Here it comes. Oh, my. Big choke slam.
Choke slam.
He won't go for the cover,
he's
though.
not going to cover him.
And look at that. He's not letting go of the choke either.
Joey E is out. That knocked him out. He's got this match won. Another choke slam. Throws him over. This should be it.
Referee's not allowed to make the count.
You're kidding me. And the referee's checking his arm to see if he's even awake still. And now he's going to go for it again. And that's it. He's out. He is completely out. He's been knocked out. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match via knockout and advancing in the MPW Quest for the Cup tournament, Dark Phoenix.
Man, he not only won, he won easily. He just destroyed the Future.
Future went slumping down. He didn't deliver that last choke slam, and thank God for Joey that he was not on the receiving end of another one. Look at him. Look at him in the ring, just curled up.
Yeah, that's
in a fetal position.
fetal position. The referee has gone.
Wait a second.
Joey is completely
Cookie
at the
egging
mercy
him
of
on.
Dark Phoenix, and Dark Phoenix not known for his mercy.
Oh, he's picking him back up. Oh, another choke slam. Here comes Kid Crazy. Kid Crazy trying to help his friend out here. Catches him. Choke slam.
Wow.
LBA-ho from behind, hammering away on him now, throwing forearms. And no, catches him.
Oh, my.
Choke slams LBA-ho. The referees are coming out here. Pretty Boy Delgado. I don't know if all these men together could stop him. It'll have to be a coordinated attack. Delgado, what are you doing? You were eliminated by that man. Delgado, though,
Delgado proving
extremely cocky, a little too cocky for his own good at times.
cockier than he is bright, that's for sure. I'm going to go after Dark Phoenix wearing flip-flops and a stocking cap.
The referees told him,
Bartender, I'll have what Delgado's
face
having.
suspension if he doesn't get to the back there. If he doesn't let him go, and
What an
that's
incredible
the only
match.
thing that held him off. Unbelievable.
Absolutely true.
Fans, thank you for tuning in to MPW TV. Don't forget to check us out on the web, MidwestProWrestling.com. Of course, you'll see our phone number on the screen at the end. Don't forget to call us because we will give you the directions to the MPW Arena so you can see this great wrestling action live as they tend to the future Joey E. For all of MPW, I'm Royce the Voice Reed. Of course, Tommy Spider Baby Saturday. And we thank you all. Have a good week.